Lil Wayne, I can see why people see him as a spoiled brat. At least that's what Kid Kid said when he did an interview with me a while ago. Lil Wayne is complaining again. Instead of working hard, making sure his music is done, making sure his concerts are entertaining, he's complaining. So let's go over what's going on. Lil Wayne is and always will be a hip-hop legend. Still, the rappers felt his heydays passing stronger than he might have expected. Via Twitter, he complained in today's wee hours, Saturday, April 18th, about institutions and events like the Grammys and Coachella not inviting him in recent years. The 43-year-old thanked his fans for being the ones to hold him up. So he said this: "It's truly a humbling experience when events like Coachella and the Grammys come around, and like clockwork, I'm uninvited or uninvolved. I appreciate my position or space I hold in your heart and mind, if so, because you're the humbling experience that's timeless, and for that, I thank you. I ain't shit without you." So I don't understand, man. Why complain about this stuff? Just make better music. And besides, you're past your prime. I know he's 43, which is still insanely young, but take a hiatus, refigure out your sound, refigure out your style, and you can come back hotter than ever. I mean, this is Lil Wayne at the end of the day. I think, though, I'm going to be honest, I think his voice is cooked because of all the smoking. I mean, when you hear him talk in interviews, it sounds horrible. It's like, that's what it sounds like. Like Wayne had that type of voice earlier in his career. Obviously, his whole life he's had that type of voice, but now it's gotten really, really bad to the point where it's like hard to listen to him talk in interviews or to even, make music. So, this approach of complaining isn't going to do anything. But that's just a perfect example of somebody that is a spoiled brat. You got to remember, 50 brought out Lil Wayne for the Final Lap tour. He was getting ready, mic'd up, everything. A security guard brushed by him, barely touching him, and he threw a tantrum and didn't want to come out and perform and left immediately. A security guard barely touched him. It's like somebody walking past you and just like barely touching your shoulder and just swifting it. This is the guy that we're talking about. And I've heard so many stories. When I went to go interview Hot Rod in that studio, the people there said before the Carter 3, Lil Wayne was a lot cooler, humbler. After the Carter 3, he turned into a brat. He was just spoiled. He wanted things his way, and that's it. And it seems like he's been like that since the Carter 3. Probably or earlier than that, because Kid Kid said he's been a spoiled brat his whole life, because Kid Kid was around him when he was 12, 13. But yeah, man, don't complain about this shit, man. Just put your head down and work. And Wayne, you know about work, and you know about delivering a lot of music. I just don't think that voice is what's ruined it. And that's what's ruined it for a lot of artists that were popping a long time ago, is their voice has changed drastically, where it no longer sounds good in music. I think Wayne has reached that. I think 50 Cent to a certain extent had that as well. Like that No One Told Us, he sounds good on there, but there's some records where he just sounds bloated, it just doesn't sound good. I think Lloyd Banks suffered from that a little bit too, but him not smoking has helped his voice a lot. I think Eminem has suffered from a lot of artists, man. It's not just, exclusive to Lil Wayne. A lot of artists that were popping a long time ago, their voices changed drastically, and they don't sound like their prime versions of themselves. That's why I give a lot of props to Young Buck, because he still sounds like his earlier version. But that's my take on it. I think he is, there's no reason to be complaining about this stuff. Get to work, Wayne.